Macho Movie Monday.
Oh yeah!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Macho Movie Monday. How y'all feeling? Y'all having a good time? Y'all like the other three movies we've done so far?
I like that too.
No. You know what we got for you? We got another movie for you.
Popcorn in a blender. Happy fucking Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Macho Monday.
Macho Movie Monday.
You want to tell them what movie we did this week?
The Life of Chuck. Old Dylan's pick over here.
Yeah. So we did 3 comedies in a row, so I was like, why not we just rip our emotions out real quick?
Yeah. Rip our heart out and replace it with
sadness. It was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. We'll get into that later. The Life of Chuck is a 2024 American fantasy drama film written for the screen, co-produced, edited, and directed by Mike Flanagan. It is based on the 2020 novella of the same name by Stephen King. The film stars Tom Hiddleston. How do you say that again?
Hiddleston?
No, the other guy.
Oh, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Okay, cool. I didn't know how to pronounce it. So. I didn't know how to pronounce it. I didn't want to butcher it.
Right.
Karen Gillan, Mia Sara, Carl Lumbly, Benjamin Pajak, or Jacob Tremblay, and Mark Hamill, with the narration John
Malkovich.
With the narration by Nick Offerman. Nick Offerman is an incredible narrator, by the way. The Life of Chuck had its premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 6, 2024, where it won the People's Choice Award and was released in select theaters in the United States by Neon on June 6, 2025, before expanding nationwide on June 13th. The film grossed $21.3 million worldwide and received generally positive reviews. And also, I don't know if you wrote this, but in your synopsis, but the film is shown in reverse chronology, with the film split into 3 different acts, but it starts 3, 2, 1. So I guess you're supposed to watch the movie in reverse. Well, there'd really be no way of doing that.
Well, I mean, it's totally reversed for a reason.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But I mean, I guess if you wanted to watch it from part 1 to part 3.
Yeah, but I don't think it would work.
No.
In my opinion.
No. No.
It wouldn't hit the same anyway.
Nope.
Wouldn't make as much sense, I don't think.
The Act 3 was called Thanks Chuck, Act 2 was Buskers Forever, and Act 1, I Contain Multitudes. Production in July 2020, Stephen King's novella The Life of Chuck was optioned by Darren Aronofsky's production company, Prototoza Pictures. However, in May 2023, it was announced director Mike Flanagan would adapt the story, with Tom Hiddleston and Mark Hamill set to star, with Prototoza no longer involved. Film Nation Entertainment had joined the adaptation as co-producer and would handle international distribution sales to the adaptation. Flanagan had previously helmed adaptations of King's novels, including Gerald's Game and Dr. Sleep. Box office. During its first weekend of limited release, The Life of Chuck grossed $200,000 from 16 theaters during the weekend of June 6th to the 8th in the United States and Canada. The film opened alongside How to Train Your Dragon, Materialist, and The Unholy Trinity, and grossed $2.3 million, finishing 9th at the box office during the weekend of June 13th through the 15th. And I forgot to look at it. I guess Wikipedia says pretty up to date, because whenever I checked the Rotten Tomatoes and other places last week, it was pretty spot on to what it was saying.
Right.
On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, 80% of 296 critics reviews are positive, with an average rating of 7.5. Actually, let me go to the fucking Rotten Tomato thing because it doesn't give me the percentage. Also, it doesn't give me a budget, so I had to go look up the budget.
Mm-hmm.
The budget was around $25 million, and it grossed overall $21.3 million.
Damn.
So it was considered a flop, but critics loved it.
Right.
So.
For a Mike Flanagan joint too, that's very interesting because he's usually right on the pulse. But I mean, I guess maybe because it wasn't horror, like he's typically known for. I guess maybe.
Yeah, people were
maybe
like,
him attached to it didn't get the word out there.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a great movie though.
So let's see. The Life of Chuck on Rotten Tomatoes currently sits at 80% for the critic review, and then for the fan reviews is at 88%. And the where to watch, you can watch Fandango, Disney, and Hulu. I actually picked this up at Barnes & Noble. So if you want to own it physical, check your local Barnes & Noble. Let me check one more website. So it's generally favorable at a 67, and then that's the meta score, and then the user score is a 7 out of 10. Interesting. And I lied. I'm gonna check one more place.
Interesting. I was noticing that too, though. When I was looking at Letterboxd, there were a lot less 5 stars than I anticipated. A lot of like right in the middles with like 3s and stuff, and I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, the Life of Chuck on here. Yeah, it says their average on Letterboxd is 3.7 out of 5.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I thoroughly enjoyed it. But we'll get to that in a minute. Would you recommend this film?
Absolutely, dude. It was incredible. Don't watch it like with a lot of people because you're gonna bawl your eyes out.
Yeah. Also, if you're feeling,
unless you're comfortable with that, you know. But
if you're feeling if you're having a bad mental health day, I don't think I'd throw this on.
Yeah, no.
But if you need a reason to have a good cry, maybe throw this on.
Agreed. So I definitely didn't know I needed one until it happened. I was like, oh shit, that was cathartic.
Someone gave it a 4.5 review and said life's too short to repress your inner theater kids.
Yeah.
A monologue romanticizing accounting is the true horror jump scare of the film.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people were giving it
You're not going to
like
gaslight
4.
me into liking math, Mark Hamill.
Yeah. I mean, I was decent at math in school, but I mean, like...
I liked his speech about math. I think it was pretty, but I'm not really a math guy.
Yeah. I'm a lyric guy. Also, check us out drinking our smoothies. Movie smoothie.
Movie smoothies! Hell yeah.
We were gonna move Movie Juice. We were gonna turn the name into Movie Smoothie because somebody else already owns the copyright for Movie Juice.
Yeah.
And then we decided to take a break, and we never came back. So now we're here.
Look at us.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get into the...
Yeah, I got you. So we open on a title card. It's 3 acts, like we talked about. The first one is Act 3, because we started at the end. It's called Thanks, Chuck. And we open with Marty, a teacher, making his student read Song of Myself by Walt Whitman. When everyone gets an alert on their phones that California has now fallen into the ocean, mostly. Apparently the world is ending, and he gets home and gets a call from his ex-wife, who's an overworked nurse, because of all the suicides of people at the end of the world. And he explains Carl Sagan's universal calendar, in which the last 11 seconds, if you would compress the entire year into a single calendar, the entire universe's life into a... Sorry, I have to explain all this part, but it's because it makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Into the universal calendar, the last 11 seconds is all of human history. So, it's basically just like, who knows how long we have. The next day, a giant sinkhole opens, stopping people from getting to work. Marty talks to his neighbor, Matthew Lillard, about how waiting is the worst part of, the apocalypse. And with that, he decides to go see his ex-wife and runs into a funeral director heading the same direction. He then runs into a little girl skating and then gets to his ex-wife's in time to watch the stars go out while a thank you, Chuck, blasts from all the windows like a big sign of him.
Yeah, dude, that was freaking me out.
Hey, I was like, that's creep because all the lights go out and then that happens. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, no, nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, like I didn't understand. Just like I didn't. This is not the movie I thought it was, But I mean, I didn't know a lot going in, but I didn't think it was gonna be that,
Yeah.
And then he says, "I love you," right as the stars go out, basically. And
Dude.
Chuck's, we see Chuck die, and like we don't really know what that is, but then that's the end of Act 3. or Act 1, depending on how you see it. But what were you saying?
But yeah, kind of. Whenever he looks at her and says "I love you," then it kind of.
Yeah, I was like,
damn, dude.
so I was like, the fuck is this? Like, what is this?
Well, because like whenever they get before he gets to her house, he runs into that girl roller skating. She was like, "Well, why? Well, if you still like her, why are you guys exes?"
Yeah.
No, I was like, "Damn, dog, motherfucker still got feelings."
And then it gets really fucking like eerie when he's like, you should probably go home now.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
She just skates off into the darkness. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is happening?
This guy's been in 2 different backroom scenarios.
Yeah. And so Act 2 is called The Buskers Forever. A woman named Taylor is setting up her drums and plays while Chuck walks by. A middle-aged Chuck walks by and inexplicably begins dancing with a girl named Janice. They all watch, and afterwards they all watch the sunset, and we find out Chuck will die in 9 months from cancer. That one's a little shorter, but that's basically Act 2.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. I mean, there's a little more that goes on, but it's, you know.
Yeah. Well, whenever she was just like, "Hey, well, what made you stop and dance to the drum beat?" And then Nick Offerman goes and explains as the narrator why what his reasonings were.
Right, like he could say this, he could say that, but he really didn't know. You know?
Yeah, so he just said, "I don't know."
Yeah, I like that.
I was like, "Damn, dog."
I also like what she's like. What she's like. Nick Offerman's like, "It was," and she's like, "Fucking bullshit." And he's like, "Fucking bullshit." But it's funny how they like compliment each other's sentences. And then we get into Act 1 called I Contain Multitudes, where we are told Chuck's parents died in a car crash along with his unborn baby sister, and a now 9-year-old Chuck lives with his grandparents. He learns to dance from his grandmother, and his grandfather warns him not to go up into the cupola upstairs. And then he joins the dance club at school and gets to dance with a girl in his class named Cal McCoy. His grandmother then dies, and one night while his grandfather is drunk, he takes the keys to the cupola and almost opens it before his grandpa pushes him away and looks inside to see his own death, which we'll get into that later. And at the school dance, he dances with Kat, and he has a really cool. I like the thing with his teacher, where his teacher's like, "Hey man, just none of this matters, just be you," because he's trying to like not dance with her.
Yeah.
And then after that, his grandfather dies. We see him die. Was it 9 years later?
Yeah.
After,
because he was a junior.
Yeah, when he died. And he inherits the house, and his... that's what I didn't understand. When they say the parents, whose parents? Because his parents are dead.
I guess it was his... Maybe been his mom's side, maybe?
Yeah, or something like that.
Either that or his in-laws.
Yeah, but like he's
He
7...
didn't have in-laws then.
Yeah. But he was 17, and basically, they come to visit, they stay with him, and then at the very end, he's able to finally go up into the cupola after talking to the same funeral director we saw earlier.
Yeah.
And we also, like I said, a lot of things I couldn't get into too, but like we see Chiwetel Ejiofor and Karen Gillan at his school.
Yeah.
All the people he's interacted with already.
Yeah, because it's crazy whenever we're with Chitwell and Karen. And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know who this guy is at all. I've never met him." And I was like, "Bro, you..." Whenever I guess because he was never his student is why he didn't
Right,
recognize that he had...
And then...
Because after the dance, he compliments him.
Yeah. And then at the end, he goes up into the cupola, and he sees a blip of his death.
Yeah.
And he basically resigns himself to be like, "Hey, I'm going to live my life for as long as I can."
Yeah, because Mark Hamill warned him. He was just like, "Yeah, when you open that door, you see a lot more than just
the town."
The town. And yeah, dude. Did it ever say how Grandma died, or did it say that she just died?
I don't think she had a heart attack or something, but I just remember they said how she fell over at the grocery store. So
Yeah.
I think it was just old age, and she...
Dude, suck, because Grandma could have got it, man.
She's played by Sloane Peterson from
Mia Sarah.
Ferris Bueller. If you guys have ever seen Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, and Mia Sarah, she plays her, and I was... It reminded me saying that reminded me of that clip of Rhett and Link, whenever Link's like, "You think what I'm thinking?" And he's like, "Yeah, the bird lady from Home Alone 2 could get it."
No, I don't think so. But...
Link's like, "What?" But, yeah. Great movie. The ending, or I guess the beginning, technically, If you're looking at it from that standpoint,
Right.
got you tearing up, man. I was like, oh.
Yeah, when he's teacher's talking to him.
Yeah.
And because you don't understand what's going on really and then that scene when I finally start, because before that too, after the dance he sees the little girl rollerblading.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the bar, the other nurse that works with Karen Gillan is sitting at the bar drinking.
Oh, okay.
So like seeing all those people, I'm like, well, how are all these people here?
Yeah.
And then also at the end, I don't understand how that's
None
working.
of them know who Chuck is.
Yeah, and then when his teacher's talking to him, and she's talking about like in his mind, she's like fill it with universes and shit. And then when he says what happens when that universe dies, and it all clicked for me. I'm like, oh, it's not the universe; it's the universe in his mind. And I was fucking bawling there. I was like, what?
Yeah,
like,
dude, I was crying, man.
that's how Chiwetel, like, that's how all them, like, don't know who he is because they're all in his. That's all his memories in his mind while he's slowly dying. You know, and then with the beeping, how like that's Chuck fading because it's the universe in his mind fading away. I was like, fuck, dude, it hit me hard, dude. It was good.
Dude, it was a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Sad that it's considered a box office bomb.
Same, but like, I don't like because like it was one of those ones too where like we were gonna go see it and we just didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, because like other things came out around it.
But like on my Letterboxd review, I also said like I'm kind of glad now I didn't because I would have been in there. I was a mess,
yeah,
man.
I was crying.
It would have been like, I mean, I doubt a lot of people would have been in the theater from what we learned from the box office, but like somebody probably would have heard me going like I was.
Because the trailers that we saw all came out last year. Came out on June 26th of last year. Because that's why whenever I was looking it up, I was like, it was a 2024 movie. But then like sometimes certain movies kind of blend together.
Yeah, and then with TIFF, you know, they always make it confusing of when they're with those the festivals.
Yeah,
their dates always get confusing. It's annoying to kind of remember when a movie came out nowadays.
That's true.
Like with Obsession had been filmed and done for like a year or two before it came out this year because they hadn't done anything with it yet.
So the movie got nominated for a lot of stuff. Astra Film Awards. Nick Offerman was nominated for Best Voiceover Performance.
I didn't know that was a category.
Yeah, and then The Life of Chuck got nominated for book to screen adaptation. And then they got nominated for the Astra Mid-Season Movie Awards for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, Mark Hamill, and Best Screenplay. And then Best Screenplay also got nominated at the Kansas City Film Critics Circle. Phoenix Film Circle, it got nominated for Top 10 Films. And then the Overlooked Film of the Year, which it won both of those.
Makes sense. I also probably agree with that.
Yeah, then at the Saturn Awards, Best Fantasy Film and Best Actor in a Film, Tom Hiddleston got nominated for that. SCAD, Savannah... Oh, shit!
That's what Grozier did.
Hey, Grozier went to SCAD.
Hell yeah.
Got Lifetime Achievement Award was Mark Hamill. He was honored. Sidgis?
No,
I don't know how to pronounce that, but Film Festival, Best Feature Film, and then the Jose Luis Garner Critics Award for Best Film, it won for that. And the Toronto International Film Festival, it won People's Choice Award.
Oh, good, nice. Which is TIFF, by the way.
Yeah.
Toronto International.
Yeah, so.
If anyone here just say that.
Yeah. So it kind of got nominated for a lot of stuff. I was the runner-up for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, and Best Screenplay. So a lot of the shit that was nominated for it either won or came in second place.
Came close, yeah. I definitely agree with the Overlooked, though, because, like, I mean, it wasn't intentionally overlooked by us, but I know we were going to go see it. We just didn't get a chance to. But I could definitely see how it was overlooked for sure, because it was really good.
Whenever he fucking threw Mark Hamill threw him down the stairs.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
I was like, damn, calm down, man. But then, like, I kind of get it, because I'm like, because, like, you know, with knowing what he sees in there, it makes sense he doesn't want Chuck to kind of have a glimpse of his own death, you know? So it kind of makes sense. But I also like how we linger on it, though, in the credits, where, like, the whole movie we're told not to go in there. And then by the time Chuck finally goes in there and sees it and is like, you know, I'm gonna, even though I've seen my death, I'm gonna live my life the best way I can.
Because
it's like cathartic. It's sad, but also like cathartic, and then we kind of linger on it. So it's like it also kind of signals it's the end of the movie. It's like poetry. It runs.
Yeah, because he was yelling at him. He's like, "You can't do that. You can't do that, Chuck." And then whenever he closes the door, you see him like, just stare.
Which I assume, I guess he saw his death, and then maybe he saw his wife's death too. I don't know. Because he said he saw his friend's death.
Yeah.
And a different person's, because apparently he saw the guy, he saw the kid get run over, and then he saw the guy.
Yeah.
Hanging from the window, or hanging across the street because he hung himself. So I guess he kind of sees the death or whatever. So when he sees it, I guess when he opened it up that third time, he saw him and his wife's death. Because he asked, "Well, what'd you see?" And he's just like he looks really shook.
Yeah.
He looks very shook. Very interesting. Because then Nick Offerman even says maybe he had seen
more
the Jeffrey boy get run over and the other guy hanging, and I guess he saw. And then he saw him clutching his arm, because they show him clutching his arm again when he's having a heart attack.
Yeah. Matt Zoller's sites of RogerEbert.com awarded the film 4 out of 4 stars. It's weird that they do 4 stars.
Yeah. Because it used to be, with Ebert, it used to be 2 thumbs up. That was always their their seal of approval was the 2 thumbs up. When they really liked the movie.
That's a Bloodhound game.
Yeah. Getting 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like your sister and your Ebert and you're getting
2 thumbs up.
Out of touch, more rough, out of mouth, so want you smothered, want you go. Right.
Like my waffle has
come quicker than FedEx, never originated.
You and me.
Alright, well, I learned that song at a young age, and I never let it go.
Same.
Bloodhound Gang, if you're listening, right in. But yeah, so let's just get into a rating. How many burgers you want to give this one?
This is a big old 5 burgers from Kyle.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's a 5 out of 5 burgers. Man.
I was thinking 4.5, but then the more we talked about it, the more I was like, damn, it's more than just a 4.5.
Yeah, I funny enough, I was telling a friend earlier about how I thought I gave Obsession 4.5, and I just rewatched it because I bought it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And I rewatched it, and I was like, oh, I gotta change that to 5. That's a great movie. And then I go back and I had already given it a 5, and I was like, oh, okay, well I guess I'll just leave it the same then. But this instantly, I knew it was a 5. I was like, "This is."
Yeah, dude, it was a great fucking movie.
Yeah,
man.
I instantly knew because you bought it just so we could have it for the pod.
Yeah.
And you could watch it, but as soon as I was done with it, I was like, I gotta buy this too. So I'm gonna buy it too.
Dude,
when I go out again.
Dude, check see if they have any more on Barnes & Noble.
I will for sure.
Because that's where I bought it. Because I checked Amazon and they wouldn't have got here until Saturday, Saturday, which we record these usually on Fridays. So I'd have been like, well, that's too late for it to come in. So I checked Walmart, and they were a dud. So I was like, well, let me check Barnes & Noble's app. And it said in stock at Hickory location. And I was just like,
which makes sense because our Walmart, our Barnes & Noble usually has pretty much everything. Everything you can really if there's a movie, you're like, I don't know if I could find that at Walmart. You'll probably find it at Barnes & Noble.
Yep.
There's a good chance. Our Barnes & Noble has a lot of movies.
And it was cheaper on the online than it was buying it in store.
Interesting.
But yeah, it was a 5 out of 5 burgers for me. It was a good movie. I highly recommend it. People watch this.
I want to watch more Chiwetel Ejiofor now because between Backrooms and this, I was like, he can act. I mean, because I really only ever known him as Mordo in Marvel. And he's good in that. Don't get me wrong, but
the entire time we were watching Backrooms, I'm like, where do I know this guy?
Right, he looks so familiar.
And then I was scrolling through his IMDb. I was like, oh, this motherfucker was Mordo.
Yeah, dude. The bill comes due always. No more sorcerers.
And he was that random guy in Venom 3.
Yeah.
Tied to be the same world, but...
Right, but he's not Mordo. Yeah. Okay. I still haven't seen Venom 3. Maybe I'll choose that one for one of them.
You're not missing much.
Yeah. I want to see the conclusion, though.
It concludes nicely, but right. I feel like...
I want to see Venom Horse.
Yeah.
I remember that from the trailer.
And the mom from Ted's it.
Yeah.
The show, not the movie.
Yeah, she's great.
Because in the movie, it's Alex
It's
Bronstein?
It's
Bronston?
Lois.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what her actual last name was.
Peter the horse is back. Peter the Venom horse is
Did you see
back.
that they're making a Stewie spinoff?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw they announced the cast for it, and Kenan Thompson's going to be in it.
Of course he is, because he's not doing anything else.
Yeah, well. I mean, apparently him and Kel are supposed to be making a movie, and they're also making like one of those like fucking mobile games. Kenan Thompson, maybe we'll do one of your movies. Snakes on a Plane.
We want to do Wieners for a while.
Yeah, we got Wieners, Snakes on a Plane, Fat Albert.
Be Kind Rewind.
Good Burger and Good Burger 2.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not in Be Kind Rewind.
My bad. A lot of the ones that we wanted to watch, I get them all mixed up in my head.
Yeah. He is in Wieners, though.
Yeah, he is. We wanted to watch that a couple years ago. We never did.
But yeah. We were going to do Spider-Man next week.
But we have some obligations. We're not seeing it until Saturday. We have some obligations after that, so we won't have time to film. So
yeah,
we'll let you know our thoughts though when we do the episode. We'll let you know.
And if we don't,
I guess we won't because we won't have filmed it yet. But
yeah,
we'll let you know at some point what we thought about it because we do want to tell you guys. Yeah. And if you watch, stay tuned for our thoughts on the Odyssey coming up on this week's episode of the podcast.
Yeah, check that out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And also, there's an update from the Utah Jazz Bears.
Yeah, we won't tell you what it is, but you'll like it for sure.
You will for sure like it. But yeah, I think it's gonna do us for another episode here on Macho Movie Monday. We highly recommend going to watch Good Luck Chuck. If you,
No.
No. We highly.
I mean, you watch that too. It's funny, but it's not this movie.
We highly recommend.
It's one of Dane Cook's better rom-coms.
The Life of Chuck. Go buy it from your local movie source or
physical media.
Physical media for the win.
Keep it physical. That should be our title. That should be our.
Keep it physical.
Keep it physical. Fuck you, Sony.
But if you have to watch it on streaming, it is on Disney Plus
and Hulu. Yeah.
And Hulu.
That's where I watched it.
But my version has ads, so I was kind of looking to try to buy it.
Yeah.
So
next week's movie I own twice, so we're good. We're good on that one. Yeah. No spoilers till the end of the episode, but I mean we're right there anyway. But definitely,
let me give them a little bit of a teaser, a little information, I should say.
Give them a little razzle dazzle.
Ariel Winter. Where do I know her from? Is that the chick from Modern Family? Is that somebody else?
I think it's someone from Modern Family.
It is the chick from Modern. She was in a really shitty movie with Triple H called The Chaperone.
What's her character name?
Yes.
Oh, she's the younger version. That's why. Okay. So I was like, Christina Ricci's the older version.
Yeah, but she's in a really shitty movie with Triple H called The Chaperone, and it's the girl that does Lisa on The Simpsons who's in it too.
Linda Cartwright? Or is that Bart?
Bart.
Okay, yeah. I don't know the name.
I think.
Nancy Cartwright? Or did I just say that?
I
think I was mixing up Linda Cardellini. I think it's Nancy Cartwright, but I think she is Bart. Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy Cartwright is Bart. It was Yeardley Smith.
Okay, I didn't know her name at all then. I know what she looks like. I just didn't know her. Interesting. But yeah, interesting.
But yeah, we're doing the 2008. Was it a flop? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Because it came out the summer of
the budget was
Iron Man.
Budget was 120, mid 94.
Not a total flop, but it's considered a flop. Man.
Yeah, we're doing the box office flop. 2008 remake Speed Racer.
Live action.
Live action. Racer. I didn't like it when I was younger. So
I'm a Speed Racer fan, so I always liked it. It's my pick this time.
So maybe I'll turn around. Who knows?
I think y'all like the action, but I mean, like, yeah, you may not vibe with the story, but I mean, the races are cool. I challenge anybody to say that's not true. Like, it's pretty fucking cool.
I liked the parody that they did on Fairly Odd Parents during Challenge Turf.
No. But I remember like, ooh, ah, ooh.
Yeah.
I have to race in this race. Pops, I have to race in this race.
I know Robot Chicken will make fun of it a time or two.
Yeah.
I knew it was old, but I didn't know it was like 1966 old.
And also, I didn't have any fun facts, by the way, for Life of Chucks. I mean, there's not really a lot of fun facts. And, like, I don't know. It's just, sorry, I didn't have a lot of them. I apologize. I didn't think about that until just now.
Oh, John Goodman looks rough in that photo.
Yeah, he does. Holy shit.
Oh, it looks like melted butter.
He really does. Jesus Christ.
That's something. I was trying to find
I wonder what Matt Fox is up to.
I was trying to find more information about
Because it came out.
Speed Racer itself, not the
I don't think
not this movie.
Because Lost ended in 2011, so he did this while he was doing Lost. So, very curious what he's doing nowadays. Haven't seen him in a minute. He plays Racer X.
Spanky. Oh, Sparky.
Sparky, yeah. He's the mechanic.
I thought it said Spanky at first. So I was like, what? Okay, it didn't give me any information about the fucking... Okay, we'll get into that next week.
Yeah.
But for this week, if you want to write in movie suggestions, you can. They're going to go into our bucket for whenever we do the mystery movies.
Movies in a bucket. Happy fucking Monday.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Eventually, I'll get the bucket painted as a burger, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe, we'll see.
I got to sand the whole bucket down. But they're going to go into that. Write any movie suggestions in the comments, or we're literally we're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can write them on there too. But mainly, if you want, you can send in a review and movie suggestions at machoburgerproductions@gmail.com. Our Facebook and Instagram are both MachoBurger Productions. Twitter/X is the Macho Burgers. Our TikTok is Macho Burger Productions. And you can also follow us individually on Letterboxd if you want to read our other movie reviews. And that's in the description below, and also under our nameplates that Jeff so kindly puts us on there. So we'll be back next week with 2008 Speed Racer. And I've been Dylan.
I've been Kyle.
Everything goes down the drain, and all we can say is that sucks.
I contain multitudes.
Stay macho.
Was this a bad idea?